All right. Good evening, everyone. The music ended a little sooner than I thought it was going to there on the intro. So, welcome to Friday Night Live. How is everyone doing? Holy smokes! I just saw the Nebraska Woodster fly by in the chat. Wow. We are in for a wild night now, that's for sure. So, everyone, glad you're here. Glad you're tuning in. Good to see you all. Welcome again to Friday Night Live. Cheers. Oh my. Who in here is currently or has been under a winter storm warning, watch, advisory? I think probably almost everyone, because there's a big storm rolling through right now outside, and supposed to last through tomorrow, I think, sometime. I don't know, but came in this morning. We had one earlier this week. Winter is finally here on the second week of January. So that is it's finally here. We finally have snow on the ground, which means I can do something finally. But let me just see once again who's all. I just saw outside of Michigan. Dean, good evening. Mountaintop Outdoors. What is going on? The 765 guys are here. Oh, they got rain. Yeah, some people are getting rain. Some people are getting snow. Some people are getting a lot of wind. It's just crazy stuff. The other thing, quick, before we get going too far, just wanted to give another little shout out and reminder to those of you that may or may not have heard about Nuts 319. I have all the information in the description of this live stream for the GoFundMe page, Skitter Kev's video. I think Mark, I'm not sure how to say his last name. Frickin' Jeep reminded me of this earlier. And he's doing an auction of some lumber. And then I also have Nuts' channel in the description as well. So, if anything else, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And if you want to show some support without spending a dime, you can go over to his channel and visit that. Give him some support that way. So, yes, as I mentioned, Frickin' Jeep called me up earlier, and let me see. Are you still there, John? John, are you there? He hung up on me. He can only sit on the can so long. But yeah, so oh, there he is. John is here. Yes. Who else is here? I saw Mr. Tim Van Dusen. Good evening. Welcome. Larry Cluck. Are you getting the snow in Minnesota? Because I think the stuff all moved in from the south. So I don't know if you guys got that over there or not. But if you did get it, you can stop sending it over. Oh, I'm hitting stuff out here. Daniel Atkins, good evening. You've got snow out there? Oh. Marlin is here. Timon is here. Colleen's Farm Adventure. All right. William Klein, 10 inches of wet snow Tuesday, now blizzard, and trees breaking off in the yard. Whoo! Yeah, that's not good. Heavy snow and wind is always a problem. MB's got a question. For those of you that are new that maybe not have been here before, if you do have a question, I can't guarantee that I'll answer it, but you can put a Q in front of it, or 4, like MB here. What kind of relationship do you have with your neighbors, having to listen to chainsaws and other machinery going all the time? Well, my neighbors that are closest to the woodyard are actually about the same distance away from the woodyard as our house is. So a long time ago, I did like a little spot check. Like I had the machines running. I came in, saw how loud it was. And I think I don't know. I think they're just used to it. I think they might even enjoy it. I think they might like actually hearing the sounds of the woodyard. I don't know for sure, but they've never complained. So I can only assume that means, well, I guess they could be sitting in their house steaming, angry and pissed off, but I think they'd probably say something. But like I said, it is kind of a ways away from everything. So that's not too bad. Oh, they're getting 70-mile-an-hour winds. Hey, Brian. Thank you. What is this? Frickin' Jeep says if your neighbors aren't complaining, you need bigger machines. Is that what that's that could be. Dan is checking in from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Been there all week and missed all the snow home in Wisconsin. Oh, lucky you. That is, well, it'll be waiting for you here when you get back. That is for sure, because after tonight, once this snow system moves out, we are getting like single-digit sub-zero temperatures moving in. It's going to get cold. Going to get cold. And the old Woodmaster 4400 out there, the outdoor wood burner or furnace, I guess now is the new buzzword. I guess boiler is old and we can't use it anymore. But the old Woodmaster 4400 is going to get a workout this weekend. It's going to burn quite a bit of wood, I think. Hey, Outdoors in 608. He's going to save you some snow. Yeah, I think you guys down there got a lot more than we did up here. I think southern Wisconsin got hit pretty hard. A lot of snow on both Tuesday storm and last night, today, this morning. So Jeremiah's got some snow waiting for you. Mountaintop outdoors, cold meaning 3-dog night. 3 law. Yeah, it's oh my goodness. All right, hey. We just had a coin in the cup, so if you're new and you don't know what that means, we can what that means is anytime a coin falls in the cup, you must grab your cup and raise it up. And I do believe, hang on here, Marlon, my friend, Marlon, we're going to bring out the ladies. Bringing out the ladies. Marlon, my friend, thank you very much. I was just thirsty. Cheers. Thanks again. And now you see what happens. All of a sudden, there starts to calm down a couple more. So now we got another one here from Feel Good Firewood. Happy Friday. Thank you very much. Cheers. Happy Friday to you as well, Feel Good Firewood. Oh my. Woo! Yes. All right. So yes, it doesn't matter what's in your cup. Just raise it up because, you know, it's how we have some fun on a Friday night, kicking off the weekend. Even though this weekend, I don't know how much is going to get done out there with, well, like I said, I got something that I'm going to be doing that I haven't been able to do because I've been waiting for something. So figure that all out and leave your guess in the comments, in the chat right here. Put your guess what you think I'm doing tomorrow. I'll give you those clues. Oh, I just missed this question. How often do you clean your Woodmaster? If you mean the ashes out, I do a clean out maybe every 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks. But I don't clean it all out completely. I just take out like I have a steel garbage can. I fill that up with ash, and then I leave quite a bit of ash and coals in there. Oh, and hang on. Squatch is here with a coin that came in the cup. Thank you very much, Squatch. Cheers. But yeah, I don't now I'm behind on the chat. Hang on. Hey, Captain Jack is here. And here comes another Larry and Robin. How are you guys doing? Are you getting any snow? Or did you guys got all the rain out there, I think. Neighbor Doug. We've got Mr. Brad Firewood at the Furnace. Howdy, y'all. Thank you very much. Cheers. Brad has got a big, some big doings going on here. What, 2 weeks, I think? 2 weeks, last weekend in January. The Fellowship at the Furnace. If you don't know about it, go to firewoodатthefurnace.com, I believe. But if you do know about it, and you're going, get ready, because it looked like he was hauling in a lot of wood. And frickin' Jeep was there, delivering some big planks for some benches to sit on, which is fitting because that's probably what John will be doing most of the time he's there, is sitting down on those benches. No. He'll be moving rounds around because John is he even mentioned something. I don't know what you were trying to say in that shorts, but the bolt is where I would want to sit. I wasn't quite sure what you were getting at there. Hey, Obi! Good evening. Good evening. Neighbor Doug, yes. I'm glad I can make your evening a little more exciting. Do you want me? Oh, I don't think I have a ruler. I could get a ruler out. La 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 la. All right. Allen Family Firewood, how are you guys doing? Ron Brooks, good evening. I have some more stuff on my screen. That's why I'm wearing my glasses here so I can see all this stuff. Oh my goodness. Stephen. Well, thank you very much. And I got this from right down here on my website, in the online store. This is a Back 40 Firewood original custom design. So it's it's available right now. I think Woodhound Senior's here. They actually got back from a little adventure out west last night, I believe it was. Yeah, they flew in. They were out in California and flew in last night to Minneapolis, I think around midnight. So they had I think they were on here. But maybe they're still getting. Woodruff Woods, good evening. For those of you that were maybe still trying to figure out that little trivia question, I am going to be doing what Woodruff Woods was trying to do in his video this week. So tomorrow is the day. I have been waiting for some decent amount of snow so that I could light this huge brush pile on fire. and hopefully burn it all up. I put a tarp over the top of the one end. I hope it's still on there. I hope that it's hasn't blown off. So hopefully tomorrow morning I can uncover the one end, light it up, and spend the day watching the big pile of crap burn away. It's been there 2 years, I think. Yes indeed. The shirts, they will ship all over the world. Yeah, Jack, we actually are planning to do a little bit of that. We have we have a little sledding run that's coming, goes down the hill and kind of ends right by, well, we got a trail that we're going to turn into a little sledding run. Oh, let's see. So yeah, we're going to do a little sledding, a little bonfire action. But like I said, it all depends on if I can get enough heat generated from one end to melt the snow on the other end. And, you know, it can be a challenge. Like Woodruff Woods showed in his video, it can be a challenge sometimes getting a big pile of brush to take off and burn. Oh my. See, neighbor Doug was just talking about this. Hang on, we have got we've got another, I just saw it fly by. There it is. Woodruff Woods, my friend. Lovely Lisa wants to know what is up with the sexy glasses. Well, thank you very much. Cheers. Like I said, neighbor Doug noticed that earlier. He was a little aroused as well. But what is up with the glasses? Well, now that I know they're sexy, I might be wearing them every week. But no, I'm getting old. I gotta be able to read these chat messages down here. And I moved some stuff around, and one of the windows that has the chat messages is a little smaller now. And instead of every time trying to read and having to lean in, I figured throw these bad boys on. I was not expecting them to have the result they are having, however. Feel Good Firewood. Have the wood stand sales picked up with the colder weather? Yes, the colder weather and the snow, but all I've been selling all week are bundles. So I believe the reason for that is that people are just wanting to have a little, maybe 1 night, 2 night fire in their fireplace, in their wood stove, in the man cave, whatever. But yeah, I sold quite a few bundles this week. And I was thinking it would be the opposite. I was thinking people would see the weekend forecast and want to come and get a stack to get them through the weekend. But just bundles. Yeah, there you go. Mountaintop Living's got the answer. It's called Over 50. Oh, yes, indeed. And there we got a coin coming down, and that we are going to bring the ladies back out. Happy Friday, 50 and rain in South Jersey from Michael D. Cheers. Thank you very much. What? Frickin' Jeep? Yes, my Clark Kent. Clark Kent. Oh, did the glasses come with the gray hair? No, the gray hair came first. Definitely. Yeah, I even got a little like streak going on. What is this? I didn't even realize. Got a little stripe in there. But yeah, the gray hair definitely came first. The gray hair came first, and then the eyes. TOA. Todd's outside again. How are you doing? You guys? Oh, yeah, they're getting hit down there. We got a bit of wood on hand just in case the electricity goes out. Oh, they got the wind down there. Yeah, that's like I said, that's the bad thing if you get that heavy snow and then the wind behind it. Oh, we got another Woodruff Woods once again. Lovely Lisa guessed old age on the glasses. Well, that is correct. Cheers. Thank you. Yes, the old age. Michael D has nailed it right here. Wife and kids. Bring gray hair. Saw surgeon. Good evening. Yep. That is right. Making a little spectacle. Yeah, see, this is the problem though. If you have short hair, like if you put anything in it to take the gray out, like in 2 weeks you cut your hair and then it's not worth it. It doesn't pay. It's better to just accept it, deal with it. Know that I don't know. Oh, Donald Slate. Yes, I actually have an update on that. You probably can't see, but the nail is better. Look at that. Ooh. Filed all down. Filed down and nice and smooth. Well, it's a little rough in one spot still. I might have to deal something with that. Might have to do Fate Farms PA, how are you doing? I was hey, Craig Wilson, how are you? What is going on? All right. What now that there he is. Richie's Outdoors. How are you doing, my friend? Cheers. Bill, I wear contacts now. Have to wear glasses to read. What's up with that? Yeah. That's how I am. I have actually I have these glasses for work and everything, like up close reading computer, stuff and working. But then I also have glasses for like driving. So, and I don't want to do the, but you, yeah, contacts for probably further away, and reading glasses for up close. Hey, where is, all right. Ron, have you used a vertical splitter and what do you think of them? I have only used the Axis, I think 2 times. And it was only a matter of like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. I haven't like really run it in for very long. But it, it's very, the thing that's very, I guess, if you want to get your splits a specific size or a specific shape, the vertical splitter allows you to slice and dice and make whatever size bundle wood you want. The other thing it does is it keeps your splits pretty clean. So if you, like I said, if you were making bundle wood, like Brad fired at the furnace, he's got the axis specifically to split his bundle wood because he can control the size split and you can make those nice square pieces. But I haven't really used one for very long. So I have only had limited runtime. Old Guy Firewood's here. All right, just in time for round 2 because I got to refill here. Let me see. Oh. But the other thing that the vertical splitters do is, it keeps everything like your working platform is like waist height, so you're not, I don't know, I think it's a little easier moving the round, manipulating it. WD-30 is, he was here on the pre-show and he must have fell asleep because now he's back. Welcome back, WD. And the firewood fella, I just saw your name fly by. Yes, there's the word. Whoa. Jody, ergonomically designed. So you can stand, manipulate the round, get it right where you want it, press the lever down on the ground, and you're all set. And I mean, not like you can't do that on a horizontal splitter, but sometimes the horizontal splitters are a little lower to the ground. So like if you're a little bent over, like just a little slight angle on your back, your lower back, can make a big difference. Big difference. Speaking of big difference, let's just make sure we got 3 drops or 3 fingers. 3 dropper. Oh. Larry and Robin, have a good weekend. The firewood guy is here. He's late, but that's okay. Jason Schultz. What in the heck? That's what she said. What did she say? What did I say that she said? God, what did I say? I don't even know now. Jetson, my man. How are you doing? All right. Look at that. What did I say that's what she said? That was from a while ago. Richie, WD-30. Yes, he just launched his channel beginning of the year, I think. So, and he just dropped a big tree last week. Oh, horizontal splitter. Oh dear gosh. We gotta watch. I gotta watch where this is going. We gotta wait till 9 o'clock till we're into the adult hours. Who else did I see? Dude Ranch is Jake from Dude Ranch here? He might be. I saw something. Dude Ranch DIY flyby. And then I saw Scott and Susan. Scott and Susan are what's on the drink list? Eggnog with 2 shots. Over here we are mixing the Captain. The Captain with, this is the key, with Wild Cherry Diet Pepsi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, indeed. James Baton, how many mods does one channel need? It depends. I don't know if that's a serious question or not. I don't know what's going on here. But you got to have a good group of mods because you never know if they're all going to be available at the same time. So like if you only have 2 or 3 mods and they're busy, and generally we don't need mods, but sometimes you never know. So you got to be prepared. You got to be ready. Ooh, Mr. TOA has got the Captain in his glass as well. That is good. Tony, how are you doing? Tony, good to see you. Uh-oh. Hey, there's Minnesota Murph. It's still snowing like crazy still down by you? Yeah, we're kind of lighting up. We're starting to fizzle out up here. But I heard that you guys, Wooddown Senior was getting some snow down there. I'm getting caught up on the, and from all the way down under. Amanda Baker, good evening. We got, oh, did we just lose a coin? Oh, we do. We got, all right, hang on. Woodruff Woods. This is Outside with Shy, Woodruff Woods. Here comes the craziness. These Woodruff Woods again. Outside with Shy. Woodruff Woods is just trying to make sure that I don't give him too much grief on Sunday afternoon when the Packers go down and put a little hurting and pull off one of the biggest upsets of Wild Card Weekend. That's what's happening right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's happening. Just so you know, just so you're all aware, we'll bring out the ladies for him right here. Woodruff Woods, bring it, boys. Well, the boys better be ready. The boys in Big D better be ready. But Scheib, Woodruff, all of the, I think that was, who else in there? I think Scheib and Woodruff are dropping these. Thank you very much. Cheers. All right, let's get back to seeing if there's any questions Feel Good Firewood does have one. The rum has to make the cherry Pepsi taste better. Well, I don't know. They kind of work in conjunction with each other. That little hint of cherry is kind of nice. I did. Hang on, I got. Chad, I saw a question here. Woodon Senior, yes, him and my mom. They in the fall have a little routine that they generally in the back 40 on the farm. They'll have some trees and we'll pull them out to like a landing. So they'll have logs on this little landing. And then they go back in the fall, like maybe every day, and they split just enough to like fill up the gator, the UTV, side by side, whatever you call them. And then they take that home and stack it. And so like that's kind of their little daily ritual when there's firewood to be made. So yeah, he does. He bucks everything up and splits it all up, and then they stack it a little bit at a time. But a little bit at a time all adds up. Ho! There is what? Oh, Woodruff Woods. Oh, and there he is. He's gonna bring the bomb from America's team. Boom. Well, I'm afraid you're probably right. So, but thank you very much, Woodruff. Cheers. And yeah, I'm looking forward to at least, hopefully, a decent, good game. It's going to be fun. The only thing I'm disappointed about in this wild card weekend is the Saturday night game being only on Peacock. I think the NFL is messing up there, making it where you have to pay just to watch one of the games. But whatever. Dave, as of right now, I don't know if I will be at the Boonville show. I haven't fully decided yet. So I don't know. Do you use any rodent or pest control in the wood piles? No, I do not. And I don't have that many, surprisingly enough. I'll only find a couple mouse nests here and there. So not too much. Yeah, that bomb freaking cleared things out. If I could find a royalty-free version of that song, then I might. But I would be getting a copyright strike, I'm afraid, if I played that. Ralph Kanagi, good evening. I'm doing good. Hopefully you are as well. Does your wood burner, that's the phrase. That's the new term now. The outdoor wood burner. So we still can start with a B. We're getting rid of boiler and we're calling them wood burners. Wood burner. Does your wood burner keep up in sub-zero temperatures? Yes, it does. And at least, well, with the Woodmaster, the one thing that the Woodmaster does is it continuously circulates. The water is continuously circulating from or throughout the whole system. So like even when the fire isn't like burning, it's just kind of smoldering, any of that heat that's being generated in the firebox is still getting picked up and transferred through with the water. And it also helps with like the recovery time. So once the blower turns on, generally it doesn't have too much. It can catch back up and get the water back to 170 pretty quick. But I'm gonna do a little. I might do a little experimentation this weekend. If we get down below zero, I'm gonna do that. Kind of show just once the blower kicks on at 160, just how quick it can get back to 170. And for me, I think that's what you kind of want. Like, I don't want the blower to be going all like for an hour trying to get the water temperature back up. I think it's better to have where you can, your set point 160, 170. If you can keep the water between that and keep it pretty steady, then I think that's the name of the game. And that's how they keep up, even if the temperature's 0, -10. What? So when I stop, then I just scroll down to the bottom. Donald Slate, do you add a solution to the water? I do. There's a treatment, water treatment, but I only add it like every other year. So every other year, I'll add a gallon. But then I drain out some, I top it off, and then in the fall, I drain some out, every other year, add the bottle or add the jug of fluid treatment, whatever it's called. I'm not exactly sure. But I don't add the antifreeze. I don't add that. Shive is wondering, where are the GFY stickers? I am hoping they will be here soon. Hopefully. Maybe. There might be some other things here soon as well. We shall see. I've looked into the patches, but okay, so here is the question. If you were to get a patch, would you want it that one that you can iron on, or have where you actually like sew it on? Because I don't know enough about patches to know like what type of patch to get and have made. Like, do you? And I don't even know if anyone else has even gotten any or ever made any, but would the preferred patch be an iron-on, or like, what's the other option? Velcro, I think? I don't know. Iron-on or just regular backing that you then sew on? That's what I don't know. That's why I'm not exactly sure which direction to go. Sew it on. Oh, sew it on. Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know so many of you were seamstress out there with your needle and thread. Well then that's good to know, because I was looking into and I was like, hey Jeff and Patty, have a good weekend, because they make them where you can iron them on, but you have to have a certain pressure and temperature for the adhesive to like fully bond with the material. So you almost need like a heat press. And so I don't know if everyone would have a heat press. That's why I was like, I don't know. I don't know if the patches are better to just have it where it's a plain backing, and then you can like sew it on wherever you want to put it. Or the heat press, the heat treat, or whatever it's called. But I don't know if those are, I don't know if the heat treatment one then, like if you can do with like a regular iron, because I think you have to have so much pressure and a certain temperature. But if people like to sew stuff on, then maybe that's what I'll look into. Jeff is wondering if I've ever changed the water completely in your wood burner. No, I have not. I have not. I've never drained it completely out since the very first time it's been filled. I think the one year the most I drained out was like 5 gallons. And the reason, as was explained to me by the man who sold me and installed the Woodmaster outdoor wood burner, he told me that if you drain all of the water out, then you expose your inner water jacket to air, and that's not good. So he said, drain out a little bit at the end of each burning season. Check how much sediment is in your water. And then just like run 3 to 5 gallons out to try to clean a little bit of that sediment out. Top it off and keep it topped off all summer long. And then in the fall, when you're ready to burn, make sure it's topped off again because, you know, water evaporates during the summer. And that's it. So no, I have never drained it completely out. I know some people do, but I think those are on different types of... Oh, now Steven's telling me that the heat transfer is the best option. What is going on? Oh. Ken, how you doing, Ken? He says sew on is more reliable because the iron-on patches can sometimes fall off. That is a good point. I think the iron-on might be a little more convenient for placing. Like you can just slap it on, but yeah, it might fall off. We'll see. Yeah, Firewood Fella, if you're talking about the Woodmaster, that is one of the things that actually sold me on the Woodmaster, is that it's pretty easy maintenance and maintaining it is pretty simple. The other big factor that sold me on the Woodmaster is the fact that there's a dealer 20 miles away from me. And the other, what's the other? Central Boiler, they were like an hour away. So I guess the bigger factor was the fact that the dealer was 20 miles away from me. Alan, Family Firewood, have a good weekend, my man. Have a... Don't, let's see. Did Maine get hit up there? I don't even know. But hopefully you don't have too much this weather. Whatever is coming through Wisconsin, I'll send it out your way in a day or two. Chad's got another question on wood species, cherry or walnut. I do not. Woodhound Senior every now and then gets some cherry down on the farm that blows down that he'll process up, but I don't get. Everything I get is pretty much tree service, tree removal, and generally cherry trees and walnuts trees aren't being like removed from my urban logger. So I get all like the the maples, the ash, the oak. That's mostly what I get, just because that's what trees are needing to be removed around the city. There's hardly and like if a walnut tree does need to come down, um, I think usually like the homeowner or the landowner knows enough to like not just scrap it. But yeah, and the other thing is just the fact that like because I get stuff from a tree service like um, maple, ash, and oak are like to me anyway. They seem like the three most common species that like die and need to be removed. So like you got your oak wilt, you got your emerald ash borer, and maple trees just get too big and they rot and break off. And so that is why when you're dealing with or when you're getting tree service wood, you generally don't get a lot of premium species like cherry. I get elm too, elm. And all of the elm I get, everyone always thinks is maple. I mean, is walnut. Why are you splitting that black walnut? I'm not. It's elm. Don't worry. Brandon, how does a coyote start in the cold? It starts good as long as I sit down far enough in the seat. Because there's that little sensor in the seat. And when the seat gets really cold, the cushion or the shock, whatever, it doesn't sit down. So if you ever go out to start your coyote and it's really cold and it won't turn over, make sure you're like pull yourself all the way down in your seat. That is the one thing I learned. I think my first year that I had it, I like the thing wouldn't start, and I think I went online and then I just saw in some post somewhere somebody saying make sure that if it's really cold, your seat sensor needs to engage. So if you ever get to the point where your key won't, it doesn't do anything when you turn the key over, make sure your seat is all the way down. All right, I am way behind, but I just saw a highlighted, my name highlighted by the saw surgeon. Is the walnut market different over there? Over here, buyers seldom want to bother with just a few logs. Yeah, pretty much. I think anyway. there is a couple local mills, but again, it's like if you don't have the equipment to haul the logs to the mill, then the value is probably more in firewood. Because you're not going to get a guy. Well, if you do get a guy to come out and pick up the log from your place, you might end up having to pay him to do it. Like a lot of these people, they do get, like you'll see on Facebook, somebody will be like, one black walnut tree that they want you to come and cut down and haul away and then pay them $1,000. Those are always fun. They're always fun to see those. Firewood, or not firewood, maple and walnut. Come and cut this down and pay me. Pay me. David Briggs, can you bypass that switch? Probably, but I am not mechanically sound enough to do that. I'm sure there's a way, but it's just like this weird. I actually had the sensor, the wire to the sensor broke 2 weeks ago, and so I had to rewire that. So I don't know if there'd be a way to bypass it or not. I'm sure there is. Kind of like the reverse, the backup beep. I know, there's like a way on, if you have it on equipment, you can turn that off. It doesn't compress enough. Yeah, if you mean the seat, yes. So like the seat doesn't go down enough for the sensor to sense that someone is sitting in the seat. Because if there's no one in the seat, then the engine shuts off. So yeah, so like what I had to do when it first happened is I had to grab the handles on the fenders and like pull myself down and like engage that sensor. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, well, if your fat ass can't push the sensor down, there's a lot of people out there that's going to be in trouble. But yes, I was unable to push, even with as much weight that I put on. I was not able to push it down. McCammy, most of you think I'm crazy, but could you send some snow down to Tennessee? We can try. I thought though, didn't you guys have some crazy weather come through in Tennessee this past week? Just like a lot of rain, maybe. It's a matter of a paperclip. Just connect the two wires together. Well, see, yes, it's probably that simple. But what you don't understand is simple for me can be a problem. It could be, I would just mess it up. But it probably is. Pull the sensor apart, put a short piece of wire between the terminals. Yeah. Well, see, like I said, it's probably a pretty simple thing to do, but not when it comes to this guy. Hey, Anthony! Ontario Fired Resources. Greetings, Woodhounds. The storm has hit. Well, we have been in it all day around here. Yeah, there was there was a lot of flooding. I saw a video of like some river running through a city. I think it was Gatlinburg, maybe somewhere. And it was just like crazy the amount of water running down through this city. Thomas, good evening. Out in PA, whiteout conditions. Yeah, I think this whole system is moving. I think southern Wisconsin had it worse than we did up here, but we had like some 30, 35 mile an hour, I think, gusts, they were saying. Logger Jason, good night. Stay safe out there plowing snow. Ho! It's the top of the hour. And we just had a coin come down. Woodruff Woods, once again, shout out to Nuts319. Donate to his GoFundMe. Yes, all the links are in the description of this live stream. Links to videos, channels, GoFundMe, everything. Thank you, Woodruff. Cheers. Yeah, Shibe. I talked to Shibe. He's getting rain. He's had a lot of rain in PA. Wait, you don't have any snow down there? Oh. My. Buck and Firewood is here. He started out at minus 18 and felt like minus 25. Holy moly's. That's cold. Very cold. All right, we got to let's see here. Let's do this. I gotta get this. Oh man. Hang on. This freaking cap is broke. Let me do this one instead. Ooh, bloop. All right. Ugh. Woodruff, thank you, my friend. He's going to go depart and join Shibe in the rain. So you guys must have had like that line of the rain snow line. Although I think Shibe said he got snow earlier this week. Earlier in the week and then a bunch of rain. So now all the snow is gone, but everything's a mess. Hopefully it's not too rainy that things don't dry out. Hopefully things don't get too saturated and they don't dry out for the fellowship. Or maybe Brad's not getting the rain. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, Larry, is that almost an inch in North Carolina? Look at Colleen's up there, minus 37. Is that the feels like, or is that the actual temp? Because that's like the... Now I'm just curious what we're at right here. Minus 37. That must be the feels like. Is that feels like? Why is my weather not pulling up? This is interesting. I got nothing. It's so cold, it won't even load. What the heck is going on? The internet's Oh no, it can't be the internet's frozen. Because we are live right now. Here is Wisconsin. So we got 22 degrees with a feels like of 9 in west central Wisconsin. And we still have a lot of snow. But not 37. What? The actual is negative 37 and it feels like minus 62? Holy molies. That is a bit chilly. I know. Now tell me, have you taken the pot of boiling water and throw it up in the air? That is always the fun thing to do whenever it gets to like really cold, negative, whatever it is, minus 10. But you get the water boiling in the pot, you take it outside and throw it up when it vaporizes. Are you near La Crosse? Nick Peterson. Here is a fun fact. I was actually born in La Crosse, but I am north an hour or two. So no, I'm not in La Crosse, but north. Due north, about an hour and I don't know, half maybe. Yeah. Oh, you haven't done the boiling water yet? That is, yeah. And then if you take it like in a pot with a nice handle and you throw it over your head and then like get a picture of like the big arc around you. Dave's still in shorts and t-shirts in Massachusetts. That's right. That's why we keep the house at I was born in a hospital, not a boot. Yeah, but anyway, I like wearing shorts and t-shirts around the house, and that's why we keep the temperature in our house at 74, which is also another reason why we burn so much wood throughout the winter. Because everyone's always wondering how much wood I burn, and when I tell them like around 10, 12 cords, it's, you know, the factor is like how warm you keep your house contributes to how much wood you burn. All right. I am, however, not going to probably go Jeepers Creepers. 229 people are still here. What? You only have the heat at 58? Holy molies. That is chilly. Hey, Don Slate. Have a good weekend. You like burning red elm? Yes. I like burning anything that burns. Elm, ash, maple, pine, oak. What else have I had? River birch, basswood, cottonwood, poplar. Oh, M9ovich. That's because I am dual streaming to Facebook and YouTube. So you gotta my numbers that I see add the two streams together. No, that is not the case, John. It's just that Facebook, I'll give you the totals right now. Facebook is only at 30 people, but on YouTube there's 204. So if you take 30 and 204, you end up with 234. There is a little live math, which I normally don't do. I normally don't do live math. Tamarack. I've never had any tamarack. Oh, I've had some locusts, burning some locusts this year, and sugar maple. I had a little bit of that, which I never had before. Saw Surgeon, are you kidding me? You're doing this cold plunging thing? Amanda has done a couple of those. I have not tried it yet. Where are you? Are we losing a coin? Where are you plunging? Do you got like a water tank? We did lose a coin. Oh, we gotta get to that. Sean Watford, my friend, Rome, Georgia, has a 30% chance of snow Tuesday, and Charlie can barely contain himself. Well, I hope that 30% turns into 100%. Thank you very much. Cheers. Little boss man this morning was he was all like last night before he went to bed. He wanted me to check if the schools were closed, and last night they had like all of the schools south of us were closing. So then this morning he was like, "Oh, we're gonna have school. We're gonna have school." I'm like, "Yep, we still have school." And then he said, I told him, I said, well, if it gets bad, they might let you out of school early. So then he was like, oh, I'm wondering if hopefully we get out of school early. And sure enough, they had they were let out 2 hours early from school today. WD-30, you go get that stuff taken care of and have yourself a good weekend. And hopefully your Eagles can fly away from the Buccaneers. I will warn you, Todd, significant shrinkage. That's all I can say. But if you do this, which you just said you may or you will, then we better see it on your next video. TOA in the woodyard, cold plunging, or cold splitting. Ooh. Cold splitting. We might be on to a new polar plunge challenge. Split firewood for 5 minutes in your swimsuit. Who's in? Holy smokes, now we're up to 242. I know everyone. No, thank you. Yeah, who's in for the cold plunge splitting challenge? Everybody's always into these big challenges all the time. Let's see it. Let's see who can do it. Thomas on Facebook is wondering, have you cut and burned sycamore, maple, and cucumber tree? No and no. I have not. But I know Outside with Shibe loves Sycamore. So he he would probably be able to answer that. I know he has. He hasn't split it yet. But Shibe loves the Sycamore. Obi says, count me out. Oh boy. Here we go. If we get some snow, Shibe's going to do it. There we go. Yes. The splitting shrinkage challenge. Oh. The splitting shrinkage challenge. This is, see, now we're getting some good, we're getting the ideas flowing here. We got a little brainstorming session happening. The creative juices are flowing. There will definitely be no saggy bags. Cold and tight. Dear God, what have we, where has this conversation taken us? Oh my. And on that note, I think it's time that we call it a night. I have to go see Amanda. She is she had to drive home in the storm, and she took her a lot longer than she thought it would, and she actually did not get home until 2 minutes before this live stream started. So I have got to go down and see how the drive home was for her. And now the chat is getting getting to the point where we will call it a night. We'll call it a night, and yes, with that, everyone, thanks for coming out, hanging out here Friday Night Live, kicking off the weekend. If you are in the path of these winter storms, hopefully it doesn't make your weekend too much of a downer. Get out there and do a little something anyway. Enjoy. For me, I'm going to enjoy the snow because it's something that I needed to have so I can burn this big brush pile. But we'll see how it goes. It might not even burn at all. So thank you to everyone who dropped a coin in the cup. And moderators, thank you. And again, all of you that were hanging out here tonight, thanks. Stay safe, have fun, enjoy the weekend, and be cool. Cheers, everyone.